Hello, how you doing? As some of you might know, I want to find some homes for some of my prints and frame prints, X-display stuff. If you've been reading about my thoughts and plans on Facebook, you will know what I'm up to. Also want to make a bit of space so I can get back to painting these things and maybe some other, I don't know, various items. We'll see. I thought I'd show you what I'm going to get on with first of all. This is obviously Ayrton Senna, Estoril, 1980, whenever it was. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's going to be my vision of the first lap. All this spray in the background here is as they come around on the opening lap, all the trailing cars as they come around the hillside. And so it won't actually be his spray. By the time we get into this, there's going to be flipping spray everywhere and lots of reflection in the ground underneath. And this one's going to, hopefully it's really going to jump out. Really going to jump out at you. There's not going to be an awful lot more happen up there, admittedly, which is unusual for me. Because if you know my work, I like a bit more of a setting. But, you know, when I started this, which was a fair few years ago now, you know, I really wanted it just to be Ayrton. And so that's what that one will be. That's what I'm going to start first. When I can find some space and put the easel up, that's what's going on it. This is also, as you can see, quite a long way through. It's a Ross Brawn tribute. And in the first instance, there was going to be the Brawn in 2009 in the fronts here. And then the following year, they changed to Mercedes, and that blew that out of the water a bit. But then they came good, so that I have sort of gone over the top, put the Mercedes in, and now Ross has left Mercedes, and I think I'll have to turn it back to the Brawn. But it will have, as you see, Jensen, it's got Ross's eyes up in the background, a Brawn pit stop. It's got Ross and Michael. Michael will be there in the Benetton, the Le Mans winning Jaguar over here, and like I say, it'll now be the Ross Brawn car, 2009 championship winning car going in there. Again, another one. I've got to get on with it. But we'll pop that over there out of the way as well. And back to this, the first one I pulled out the tube. Peter Solberg. He has now won the first ever World Rallycross Championship round, I do believe. I saw on telly the other day. He's Peter's first. This was 2003. He won the Rally Great Britain. This was at the Rally Great Britain. It was his first World Championship, his only World Championship. It was also the first Norwegian to win the World Championship. Like I say, I met him, spent a brief bit of time with him at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Top bloke. And it's good to see him celebrate it. He is, as his character comes across on the television. I'll give you a slightly closer view of this. In fact, before I do that, just so you can see how close this is to the original, this is one of my favourite paintings. It's the 22nd painting I ever did, or 21st, I believe. And I've still got the original. It's a bit dusty. I've just pulled it off the wall. Got a few cobwebs on it. I'll have to give that a clean. That's the original. That's the print. So as you can see, it's hopefully you can see it's pretty close. I'll pull the camera up. You can have a closer look at this if I can sneak around the side and see where we're up. Perhaps if I can zoom in even further. He liked that bit. Also on the original at the back, it's where I first started to learn a few more paint techniques, really, with the oil paintings the oil paints that I was starting to use. And I don't know if you can see that very well, but all the paint spraying off the back is in lumps and bumps. And to be fair, the print has come out pretty well and sort of portrays that. It almost shadows the image, shadows the print. It's almost 3D. It's a cracking print. Be nice to find a good home for it. Limited to 25 worldwide these are. I called them the David Burk Prestige Edition, or I do call them. There you go, Peter Solberg, 2003, Rally Great Britain. If you're interested or know anybody who might want to look after it, give it a good home, then by all means inbox me, or message me, or find me through Facebook, or get hold of me, give me a ring, whatever, and I'll tuck it in a tube and send it off to you, or bring it to you in person, whatever. Super. I'll find something else to show you. Until then, see you later.